Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you? Let's see today's topic. Today's topic is measure perimeter. So what's our objective? To find the perimeter of a figure is our objective. Now first we should know what's the meaning of a perimeter since it's a new word for you. Now perimeter means the distance around a closed figure is called a perimeter. It is a closed figure and the distance around this is called as perimeter. Now here we are going to find the perimeter of two shapes. One is rectangle and the other one is a square. Now let us see first for the rectangle how to find it. Now perimeter of a rectangle, one way is this. Now P is the perimeter. I have written it in a short form. It is equal to L is the length and W is the width. So length plus width plus length plus width. If you see here, I have given you the diagram of a rectangle. Here L is the length and W is the width. Now in the rectangle the opposite sides are same. Yes? Wonderful. That means if this one is 2, so this is also 2. If this one is 1, the other side is also opposite side 1. So this is a perimeter of a rectangle. One way is I am doing W plus L plus W plus L. And the other way is using the formula. What's the formula? This way or this way you get both of them the same answer. Now P is the perimeter. In the short form I have written it P 2 times L. Because if you see here I have 2 times L. So I wrote it 2 times L plus, this one is the plus, I have to add, first multiply and then add. 2 times W is the width. Here 1 W and here 1 W. So I am doing it 2 times W. First you multiply these two and then you add to get the perimeter of a rectangle. Now whereas the perimeter of a square, and you know that in a square we have all sides same, it's equal. We have here a 4, that means this is 4 and this is 4 and this is 4. All sides are same. So the P is the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to, I am doing S plus S plus S plus S. I am adding all the sides. I am adding all the sides. But if I am using the formula, I am not going to add. I am going to simply multiply. How? Because it has 4 sides and 4S, I am doing it 4 multiply S. That means I am going to do 4 multiply S. S I am giving it as 4. So I am writing it 4 multiply 4 which will be equal to 16. This is how you are finding a perimeter of a square. Now let's see them in detail with some examples. Now let's see this example. I have given it to you. Meera walked around a park on the rectangular path shown. How far did she walk? This is our question and this is the figure that's given to you. And here it's given to you as 12 yards. YD is the short form of yard. 12 yards and this side the width is the 6 yard. Now as I've told you earlier that opposite sides are equal. That means if here it's 12 yard, that means here also it is 12 yard. And here it is 6 yard. That means this is also 6 yard. Now here I have to find the perimeter. How I am going to do? I will show you both the ways. The first let us see with the addition plus perimeter P. Now I am going to add all the sides. That means 12 plus 12 plus 6 plus 6. You can do either this way, put the 12 together and say 6 together, or you can do 12 plus 6 plus 12 plus 6. Both are fine. Now, when you add all these numbers, what are you going to get? 12 plus 12 plus 6 plus 6. When we add this to 12 plus 12 we are going to get is 2 plus 2, 4, and this is 2. Wonderful. Now this is equal to 24, and 6 plus 6 is how much? It is equal to 12. Now when we add 4 plus 2, 6, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. That means we got the perimeter as 36, and what is the unit given to you? It's the most important thing that you should remember, to put that yard is our unit. Now this is one way that you can do, and the other way is using the formula. That means I'm going to put the formula perimeter P equal 2 times L plus 2 times W, that is the width. Now 2 is length. What's the given? 12 plus 2 times W is given to you as 6. Now I am going to multiply this 2 and then this 2, and then you are going to add them. Now 2 times 12, what are you going to get it as? 24 plus 6 times 2 or 2 times 6. Both of them you get it as same. It is again equal to 12. Now when we add 12 plus 12, 24, as if you have seen here 12 plus 24, we got it as 36. That means this is equal to 36. Yard is our unit. Now if you see here, the answer remains the same. There is no change between the answer, but only the formula here and here you are doing it in a slightly different way. Now let's go for the square. Now let us see for the perimeter. Here, find the perimeter of a square with side lengths of 6 inches. Now here I have given to you a square, one side with 1 inch. That means all the sides are 6 inches, 6 inches. Because since it is a square, all sides are same. And if you see here, I have given it to you small like a box. That means this shows that it is a right angled. All the sides are right angled. Now we are going to find the perimeter in both the ways which I have discussed with you earlier. The first perimeter P equal, I am going to add all the side lengths, which is of 6. That means 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Now when I add this to 6 plus 6, what are you going to get it? It is 12. And this 6 plus 6 is 12. You got me? This 6 is 12 and this 6 plus 6 is 12. Now 2 plus 2 is 4 and 1 plus 1 is 2. So the perimeter is 24. Okay, now this is one way, and what about the other way that I have told you about the formula? Let us use the formula here. Perimeter P equal 4 times or multiply S. S is the side length. Now 4 is the sides, 4 sides, and S is the side. Now here, that means 4 more times S side is given to you as 6. 6 times 4 or 4 times 6. Both you are going to get the same. That is equal to 24. Now here we need to remember the unit, which is inch. And the same here, you have to write it as inch. In 24 inches, 24 inches. The answer doesn't change at all. Both the ways you are getting the same answer. Now let us grade. Grade how well you know the lesson. Starting from 1 to 4. Let's see, if you choose number 1, that means you don't know the lesson and you need to watch the video again. And if you choose number 2, that means you need a little bit of practice. And if you choose number 3, that means you know the lesson and you can do it on your own, which is excellent. And if you choose number 4, which says that you know the lesson and you can explain it to someone else, which is awesome, amazing. Now I hope the measuring to measure the perimeter is an easy lesson for you, and you got the concept how to find it for the square and rectangle. And thank you for watching my video.